All right, so ESPN and Rachel Nichols did the whole Maria Taylor apology, or I should say, Rachel Nichols did the apology for her comments on a private video call that was had between interested parties and Maria Taylor taking over different aspects of NBA projects. Now, as a programmer, let me give y'all some information. There are broadcast tools that are similar to Zoom, but the user has less control on it. So ESPN has an app that basically pipes into their broadcast software. And essentially it's like a remote camera that they have full control over. So while this private conversation was going on, that camera was turned on and restarted recording. This recording was then turned over to Deadspin, who reported on it first with a different slant on it. Then it got to the New York Times, New York Post, whichever one. And now it's a public story. Amidst all of Rachel Nichols saying, the black woman can't have my job, and people getting gaslighted over a white woman saying the black woman can't have her job, that isn't the issue of race. The issue of race is the fact that two women, one white, one black, are having to fight over the scraps of NBA projects, which were guaranteed in Rachel Nichols' contract. But Maria Taylor was essentially at the time going into a contract negotiation year. So y'all getting all hubbub about, she shouldn't have said this. Why y'all not mad at ESPN? ESPN was the ones that put Rachel Nichols side by side by two black men while she issued the apology. There was no management apology because management caused the problem. If you come to my job and say, Troy, you finna give up this part of your job even though it's in your contract, we're gonna have a problem. But that didn't happen. What happened was the person who essentially sent the video to their friend, who wasn't the only one that did that, and said, hey, this is what's going on behind your back. Be careful. Because every person, white, black, or indifferent, if you're a good person, you're going to let your friend know, hey, the fix is in, be careful. But management didn't come down and get on camera and say, we're going to do better. See, inclusivity isn't, hey, when times are good or when there's no controversy, we're inclusive. No, when there's true inclusivity, when there is a problem, because there's always going to be a problem. You can't plan for everything. But when there's a problem, you put mechanisms in place to make sure that it doesn't happen again. This isn't the first time that ESPN has had some issues with inclusivity and controversy. And yet, from Dan Levitar, Jamel Hill, Michael Smith, we're still dealing with issues of race at ESPN, who wants to be seen, after the George Floyd killing, as a Black Lives Matter, Voices Matter organization. But really? Because their outward process is showing everybody, hey, we got work to do. And that's fine. Everybody has work to do. This, nobody's going to have this all wrapped up. But when you tweet that Black Lives Matter, as a black man, I don't care about your tweet. What I care about is your policy. Your policy makes change. And that's all that we want, is your policy to equal your voice.